Hello, 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 my beautiful people. It's me, Coach Lee, coming at you with your Movement Monday. Let's get it moving. Hey, let's get it started. Ooh. So, today, what I want to talk about is patience. Ooh. Being patient and just basically embracing every moment you have while you're in the process of your journey. Whatever journey it may be, it's all about being patient while you're in this journey. This resonates so much to me because during this process, during this journey, my patience is being tested. When I say it's being tested, y'all, oh my gosh. I'm like, let me do a little background story for y'all first. Before I dive any deeper, I am Coach Lee, like I said, the world's number one self-love master trainer that uses a holistic approach. So now that we got that clear, let me tell you just a little story. So with this story, when I tell you, once upon a time, I was the type of person that needed to have control over every single thing. I needed to know every little detail. I needed to be in control of it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I was a micromanager. Yeah. So let me explain to you how come I was that way. Because once upon a time, prior to me feeling like I needed to be in control of everything, I lost my control. And when I say lost my control, I was in an abusive relationship, multiple abusive relationships. And with that, you don't have control over what's going on. You don't have control over your life no more. You don't have control over your moves, what you're going to do, where you're going to go. Sometimes you don't even have control over your own opinion. Yeah, I experienced that. I was in a space where I didn't know anything or had control over anything at all. Like, my life was not my life. It was someone else's taking control over that life, because that's not my life anymore. And with that, it's like the depression set in, the suicidal thoughts was there. I just wanted to give up on everything. When I say everything, I just wanted to just let it go and give up. And I just did not want to be no more, you know? And I'm not going to say because you don't know how I felt or what I've been through, but I know it's someone out there that experienced or is experiencing something that I experienced in my past. And that was the fact of being in that abusive relationship, multiple abusive relationships, because it's like once I left that one, I went to another one. So the reason for me telling you this story is because it's all about the patience in the process of your healing journey. And with the patience, you don't really have that control again. So it brings up triggers from when I did not have control from my past abusive relationships, when they took all of the control from me. So when they took all of the control from me, and when I got out of the relationships, I felt like I have control over my life again. I could soar. I could do what I want. I am the one that can say no. I go where I want to go. I wear what I want to wear. I speak what I want to speak. So when I gained that control, I did not want to let it go for nothing, because I felt like I got my power back. But having that control really is not even power. It's not. And the abuser believe that it is power, because they feel as though they are managing and taking control over every single thing that you do. So when you get that back, you feel like I got my power back, because now I can take control and I want to be in control of everything. But with this journey of me healing through that, I had to release and let go of that control. I had to realize that's a heavy burden. Oh my gosh. Having control over every single thing is a heavy burden. When you want to have control over everyone else's life, you want to have control over every movement, everything, I want to know every single detail. I have to be in control over what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. That's a heavy burden. It's so heavy. And I was in that space as well. And being in that space, then I got to the point where I had so much going on with everyone else's needing to know everything that it weighed me down, y'all. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, I am draining. I'm drowning in all of this control now. So over a year ago, I had to release that and realize that I needed to heal from that aspect of my life, because that is not the type of control I want. That is not the power I want. I don't like that type of power. I thought I wanted it because my control was took from being in that abusive relationship. But what they really took was pieces of me that they did not like, because some pieces of me were so strong and powerful that they wanted to belittle me and make me feel weak. So by them doing that, they made me feel like they was taking all of the control from me. And when you are in an abusive relationship and when someone does that, that's because there's something in them that is missing, and they think you have it, so they try to steal it from you. Now, going back to that, I realized that was a trigger, that I realized I needed to heal from that. And as I healed from that, as I released from that, as I let it go, all that heavy burden from me, that's when I realized I just want to be in control of what I need to do, not whatever else is going on, not no one else's movement, no one else's feelings, no, none of that. And you cannot control no one's feelings, so I don't want y'all to think that. Yes, this video was supposed to have been about patience, but now I've realized the message is more so about control. Releasing that control, not needing to know all of the little details, being in that process and accepting the journey as it is. Because if you're not going to be in the process and be in the moment of it and this embrace it, ooh, even though it sometimes may be good, it may be ugly, it may hurt, it may have you crying, acknowledge it all, accept it all. This is your process. So really, honestly, the journey is about the process that you be in. The journey is about the things that's shaping you while you're in the process. The journey is about accepting what's going on around you while you're in the process. It's not about, let me hurry up and get to the finish line. Because if you race into that finish line, you're not embracing all of the things around you. Like, I had a moment yesterday when I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. I really was embracing a moment, and it felt so amazing for me to have that aha moment. I'm out here with the dog, so I'm keep moving my camera stand so she don't knock it down. And with that, it just was like, oh my goodness, this is why I'm here. I thought I was in this space for one purpose, but in reality, I was in this space for another purpose. And when that light bulb finally went off, I just was like, that's it. This is the moment. This is it. So also, I'm going to share a little snippet. The journey that I'm currently in and I'm currently on, I'm on my spiritual healing journey. And when I say spiritual healing, because I've been on this spiritual journey for quite a while now, for a couple years, maybe about 1 or 2 years. And every level is a different journey, a different process, a different feeling, it's just every level of increasement is higher of what you need to do and what is required of you. And also all of the things that you have to do to make sure that you are in the right path, that you are doing the right things that you need to do. So when I got that aha moment, that epiphany, that I just was like, I get it now. I need to just stop rushing, because another part of this journey is that I know I have another destination to be at, and I'm rushing me to get to that destination, because I was like, okay, I've been in this spot for way too long now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the next phase. I'm ready to go move up to the next level. Then something came to me like, what did you learn from this level? What did you learn from being in this space? What did you learn? So when you being in the moment and embracing the process, take a step back and think about, what did you learn while you're in this journey, while you're in this moment, while you're in this space. Because you have to learn something. You have to know what you're learning. If you don't know what you're learning, then you're going to be in this phase longer than you anticipated in being in this phase. So I got that last night, and I've been in this phase for, I don't even know, a few weeks, a couple months. And I was like, thank you. I'm always in a state of gratitude, because if I'm not, then that means I'm not appreciating the process. I'm not appreciating what I'm going through. So I just was embracing the gratitude of it, embracing everything that was given to me, embracing all the things that were surrounding me that I had to go through and deal with. Even moments when I cried, even moments when I was excited and happy, because I'm human. I'm not going to be excited and happy and uplifted and joyful every single day. I'm just not. It was one day I just was like, I don't care. I'm not in the mood. I just don't care. I had an I don't care day. Half of a day. I had an I don't care half of a day a couple days ago. And when I said I just don't care, I was really like, I don't care what happened. I don't care what it is, where it be. I don't even care if I leave. I don't care if I go. I just don't care. That's how I felt in that moment. Now, I am embracing everything because I'm in a space of gratitude, because I accept my process and the gifts I learned and what I was given during this moment. Part of that was really all about me releasing the control of detail. I never thought I would have to revisit me having to release the control of detail again, but actually I had to. So, for anyone that is in a space where you feel as though, oh my gosh, I need to be in control of everything. I need to know every single detail. I need to micromanage what's going on around me so I can know what to move, how to move for the next this and the next that. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Because sometimes we not breathing and we just need to know everything. So just breathe and sit in that. Sit in that breath. Embrace that breath. Hold on to that breath. And just be in a state of gratitude with it. It's your moment. Embrace it. Love on it. Nurture it. Be kind to it. Be kind to it. Because the process is always this part when we don't want to deal with and don't want to go through. I had another process I had to go through some months ago, and I'm over that journey, and that was the ugliest journey I had to go through with the process. So ugly, but I did it, and I feel like I came out stronger than ever. That's why I knew, and I learned what I had to learn, and I embraced everything about it. That's why I know that during this time I need to just embrace it, love on it, and nurture it. So thank you all for listening. I am Coach Lee, the world's #1 master trainer that uses a holistic approach. And as always, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what things are you still holding on to that you have not yet let control over. You have not yet just said, you know what, it's too heavy, the burden is too much for me to carry. Comment down below so I can know, and I can basically give you some more tips on how to release that control, how to let it go, so you can move on and be able to learn what you need to learn during this process and be ready for the next journey. Until next time, my beautiful people.